presented by Sprite, the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal on 2K Sports, and the NBA season is about to begin. Moments away in Boston, it'll be the Celtics going up against the Milwaukee Bucks. And taking a look here at the Bucks, they split the season series against these guys last season, 2 games apiece. Should be a good one tonight. Early going here in the season now, and Shaq, when is it that you really get an accurate read on who the strong teams are, who you think you can handle, who might be a threat, that kind of thing?
You know, you still have an idea which team on paper is better, but it's up to you to prove it because any team can win on any given night, especially when they have something bigger to play for. That's why you play the game, Ernie. But right now, everybody still has that chance to make the playoffs.
Well put. Hey, the game is just about ready to start. Kevin Harlan is standing by.
Boston Celtics starting lineup. At power forward, at 6 foot 0 inches, number 60, Bryant Turner. At the shooting guard position, standing 6 foot 2, number 39, Kane Ingram. The other forward position, at 6 foot 3 inches, number 25, the chosen one. The other guard, 6 feet 4 inches, number 21, Josh Elliott. Starting at the other forward position, 6 feet 1 inches, number 30, the closer. Your head coach is Brad Stevens.
And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. Along with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. So the Bucks win the tip. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Bucks passing it around. Smooth. Can't get it to go. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Ingram passes to the closer. Here is Elliott. Three-pointer. That drops. Elliott's got the first bucket of the night. A three-pointer for the Celtics.
Nice way for him to get started here early.
And guys, hopefully a sign of things to come from him here.
Covered by Elliott. 11 feet away. Rebound Boston. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
I was able to talk with Brad Stevens for a minute. One of the things he and his players take pride in is that they put just as much effort into rebounding on the offensive end as they do on the defensive end. He wanted us to watch just how hard they work getting position on the offensive end of the floor, guys.
Thanks for that, Doris. Rebounding certainly the key topic now.
Kevin, you know that, and we've seen so many games, big games, won and lost on the backboard. You have to rebound both boards.
And so it's Milwaukee with it, following the three-pointer by Boston. Covered by Elliott. 5 on the clock, right wing. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Well, some weak defensive coverage there, and I'm pretty sure they didn't plan on starting this game out like that, giving such easy access to the rim.
Here's Red Hot. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Elliott passes to the closer. And a miss there on the triple. Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Fires from the wing. And Brook Lopez again.
Well, he's off to a good start, and he's a guy who we know. I mean, if he gets going early, he can give you problems all day.
Passes it to Elliott. Here's the closer. And there's the foul against Milwaukee. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Elliott. That's good on the jump shot. Elliott's got 5 now.
Intelligent passing there to make that hoop possible.
Pass to Smooth. Banked in off the glass.
Now, he's one of the best in the league when it comes to executing that lead pass.
And the pass to Turner. Good on the baseline, Jay. Turner's got his first points of the night.
Well, nice way there to get your first basket of the game.
Covered by Elliott. From 13, and again, it's Milwaukee converting. And so it's Boston with it. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. The chosen one passes to Elliott. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Elliott's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Boy, he picked him out brilliantly with that feed inside.
Covered by Elliott. Six on the shot clock. Here's Booth. Drills it from outside. Speedy's got his first 3 points of the game.
Poor job defensively, giving him such a clear look at that 3-point shot.
Here's the closer. Pass to Elliott. Right wing. There's the closer. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Here's Speedy. Knocked away. Here's the break. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Bucks ranked in the NBA last season. First in opponent shooting percentage. 3rd in fewest turnovers per game. And they also showed up in the top 5 in shooting percentage. This is a team that knows how to execute its offense and get good shots.
And Clark, you know this. I mean, anytime you see a team #1 in the NBA in field goal percentage defense, you know they're getting after it. So this is a club that plays extremely hard. They take great pride in their defense. They have a concerted plan, a concerted effort every single night to try to stop the opposing team. You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the officials.
The Celtics shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Well, one of the highlights last season, this team shot the ball extremely well from the stripe. Huge factor.
And you know, a lot of times, guys, in some of their performances last year, their free throw numbers helped them win games.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Speedy's checked in for Turner. Maverick comes in for the chosen one. Lewis Smooth subbed in for Elliott. Both good from the line that time.
Well, you kind of expect that from him. You pretty much know what the result's going to be when he goes to the line.
Out to the wing. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Passes it to Big Cat. "16 feet away. Can't get it to go. So the Celtics will take it the other way. This game against Milwaukee here, it's their first look to start the season.
And last year, boy, it was fun watching these two teams get together. They split the season series. Very even matchup.
Here's the closer. 5 points in the game. The 11-footer. Shot's good.
Boy, really nice job to take what the defense was giving him there.
Bucks trail by 5. Steve, as you said, these were maybe the two most evenly matched teams in the conference.
It was such a hard-fought series. I mean, it would be great to see a similar series this season.
To the left wing. Buries it from about 10 feet away.
And he was one step ahead of the defense when he fired that pass for the assist.
Celtics leading by 3. Out to the right wing. Lewis outside. Carroll kicks to Lewis. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
Well, that pass had just a little bit too much heat on it for him to make a clean steal.
Yeah, I think it would have been a tough catch for either of them.
Shorty, he's checked in for the closer. Shot clock at 2. Here's Maverick. No good on the quick 3. Bucks trail by 3. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Pass to Big Cat. Takes a 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Boy, this game is off to a terrific start.
No doubt. On both sides, high-octane offense.
Lewis, left side. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Pretty shot without a second to spare.
That can be so demoralizing for the team that gives up a shot like that to close out a quarter.
Coming up next Monday, November 2nd, Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors go up against Anthony Davis and the New Orleans Pelicans, live from New Orleans. Big time hoops coming your way.
Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
And I thought the key in that first quarter was the offensive aggressiveness. They attacked the rim and got to the foul line.
And I sense they're really feeling good about playing at home, taking advantage of the home court.
Here's Red Hot. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And a moment now to reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Here's Shorty. The pass to Ingram. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Maverick. The rebound by the Bucks. Passes to Big Cat. To the left side wing. From about 19 feet. And he recovers it. And it's good. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Ingram passes to Shorty. Here's Carroll. Pass to Shorty. Clock at 6. Here's Ingram. Here's Maverick. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Some changes for Boston. The chosen one, he's checked in for Maverick. The Wizard comes in for Shorty. And it's Johnson in for Smooth. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. Jason Kidd was just going over the plan with his team. His message to them was all about getting high percentage shots and having the crisp ball movement on the perimeter that it takes to get those shots. The other thing he stressed was the need to be disciplined on offense. He asked for good ball movement and good shot selection. Well, Coach not wasting any time in tweaking the game plan. We'll see if it makes a difference as we approach halftime, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. The Wizard passes to Turner. And they're running. Here's Speedy. Turner covering. 6 on the shot clock. The tray. Rebound, Boston. They can look forward to the Quicken Loans Arena after this game in a matchup against Cleveland. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Here's Speedy. Floats one up, and he gets it to go. Speedy's got it all tied up now for Milwaukee.
Well, he can squeeze himself into the box score every now and then.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. And the Bucks making a change here.
Well, let's take a look at where Boston ended up, Kevin, last year in the league rankings. First in opponent shooting percentage, third in blocks, and they showed up in the top 5 in three-point percentage. That's elite level when you talk about knocking down threes.
And Clark, you know this. I mean, anytime you see a team #1 in the NBA in field goal percentage defense, you know they're getting after it. So this is a club that plays extremely hard. They take great pride in their defense. They have a concerted plan, a concerted effort every single night to try to stop the opposing team.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. The rebound by Turner. The Celtics with the lead. The pass to Ingram. And Johnson now top of the key. Pass to the Wizard. Here's Red Hot. Johnson outside. Off target from three-point range.
Good solid defense on the perimeter there, challenging the shot and not fouling.
Even the best shooters can be bothered by his defense.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Turner covering. Shot from 12. Good on the jump shot.
You're going to be waiting a long time if you're waiting for him to miss that when he's that open.
Pass to the Wizard. Here's the chosen one. Here's the Wizard. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Cannot hit. Now the Bucks take it the other way. And there's the pass to Speedy. To the middle. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
Boston trailing. Passes it to the Wizard. 1:30 left in the first half of basketball. The feed to Turner. Boston needs to get off a shot. Pass to Speedy. He's guarded by Johnson. And the pass to Speedy. Shot clock at 6. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in. Celtics trail by 4. Passes to the Wizard. 44 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Red Hot. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change.
You know, not only is the game neck and tight, but the rebounding battle is too. Extremely close on the boards.
Yeah, both teams have really put in a terrific effort down low.
Rebound, Boston. Johnson in the corner. Shoots a fader. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And a tight game here as we end the first half. Bucks lead by 4. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, we have Brooke Lopez with us. What's the attitude you have as a team right now?
Oh, it's so exciting, you know. It's really thrilling to come out with such great guys every night, you know, and play basketball, you know. It's a lot of fun.
Brooke, thank you very much. Kevin, over to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow here on 2K Sports. And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. What a game we're seeing from Speedy.
I like that he didn't force anything in that first half. His decision-making was really flawless.
That being the case, Steve, I think they want him to be more assertive in the second half. Look to take more shots. Be a little more shot hungry, even the tough ones.
So bring your friends when y'all come inside. We got a world premiere right here, like get lost. So don't change the bezel, turn it up a little. I got a living room full of fine down bristles. Waiting on the bezel, and the shizzle. G's to the desert, my ladies who can listen. Through the crib, mom, drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. When the pigs try to get it, park it like it's hot. Park it like it's hot. Park it like it's hot. Get an attitude. Pop it like it's hot. Pop it like it's hot. Pop it like it's hot. Got the rollie on my arm and I'm pouring. And I'm doing the best because I got it going on. I'm a bad boy. What I like? Drive my own cars and wear my own clothes. I'm on top. I'm a real boss. Big Snoop Dogg. Getting so sharp. On the TV screen and in the magazines. If you pay me close, you want a red bean. Oh, you got it.
Celtics trail by 4. The closer is out there with the chosen one. Then it's Elliott. Then it's Turner. And it's Ingram in at the 1. That's the group for Brad Stevens getting going here in the second half. Here's the closer. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's stolen. Here's Speedy to the wing on the left. Covered by Elliott. Soft touch off the glass. 8 points for Brooke Lopez.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot.
For 3, that's good. And now it's a 9-point Bucks lead.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Down low, the chosen one. The shot is off. The Bucks go the other way with it. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Booth. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. To the paint. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul them, and free throws are better than a layup.
The Celtics have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
Josh Elliott.
The first free throw is good.
It's been a good night for Little General. He's got 8 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
Yeah, he's got to take his time behind the arc.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Yeah, he definitely saw some things that were not working for them out there, and now he's going to make some adjustments.
I'm not sure what it was, but he clearly wanted something to change out there.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Thanks, Kevin. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over that last break. He thinks there are opportunities for second-chance points out there and implored them to go hard to the offensive glass for the remainder of this game. He also talked about creating good looks on the perimeter, saying, "We can hurt them from the outside. That should be a focus." There's still plenty of basketball left to play, and as we watch how these adjustments play out, Kev, it'll be interesting.
Thanks, Doris.
Their second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Big Cat is checked in for Milwaukee. It's time now to look at the NBA's top shooting teams from a season ago. 5th best, the Bucks.
You know, after that solid performance last year, there will be a lot of high expectations this year. And nothing stays exactly the same for a team from year to year. There are a lot of dynamics involved, particularly shooting percentages.
Here is Elliott. 9 points in the game so far. Here's Ingram. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
You know, the only tough part of that basket for him was getting into such good position. The rest of it seemed easy.
Speedy the pass to Big Cat. Here's Smooth. Covered by Elliott. And that one's good.
A nice start to the second half. Just 1 miss in their first 5 attempts.
To the inside. That's in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to 7. Good work from the chosen one.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Speedy the pass to Big Cat. Pass to Speedy. 5 on the clock. Here's Big Cat. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
Boy, they've been so sound offensively in the second half. I love the way they're playing.
Yeah, there's really no comparison in the shooting percentages between the teams since the break.
Pass to Elliott. Here's Red Hot. Here's the closer. And it's off from 3-point range. Bucks leading by 9. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Booth. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
He's been so reliable again today, Kevin, and they need his points, and he's providing them.
Ingram passes to Turner. And he gets it to go.
Really tough to get that shot off with the size differential there. That's not an individual matchup he's going to win every time, especially in the post.
Very well done. I didn't think he had any business operating down there with the big fellas.
Here's Speedy. He's got 9. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Well, Lopez has been great. 13 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
Yeah, he's got to take his time behind the arc.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Man, they keep piling up the assists, guys. Great ball movement.
They've really been on fire from beyond the arc tonight, too. I mean, a lot of their points have come from out there.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. And the Bucks making a change here. Brook Lopez hits them both. Here's Shorty. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. He dishes it to Carroll. The pass to Alexander. He kicks it to Carroll. Pass to Shorty. Here's Carroll, and it's blocked. Here's Big Cat.
Oh, man, that was unreal.
Marked it up. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying, Clark, to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Well, you know what the questions are about now. It's their defense, that's for sure.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Victor Claver, he's checked in for Brook Lopez. Here's Shorty. And Clark, they're going to have to make a pretty big comeback here.
Yeah, I think so, but I don't think the clock is a factor right now, at least not yet. I mean, they don't need to change their pace of play. Keep attacking.
Yeah, I agree. You got to make sure you take your time, but start to be more effective and efficient with each possession, and you got to buckle down defensively.
Here's Alexander, and he bangs it home with one hand. They'd love to get more of those, the easiest 2 points possible. And on a fierce finish.
Yeah, and that's exactly how they're going to cut into the lead, Kevin.
Yeah, that's why they've got to tighten up their D. And I'd be surprised if the defense allows any more free runs to the hoop like that.
Here's Parker after the basket by Boston. Fades away. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
Celtics trail by 14. Pass to Alexander. Puts it up from 12. Shot denied. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Still Celtics ball. 12 seconds of the shot clock. 12.
Speedy's checked in for Boston. The Bucks making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
Boston with the ball. It's a 14-point game. Dishes to Carroll. Kicks it to Lewis. Just 4 to shoot. Boston again missing. Milwaukee's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to Parker. Parker, right side. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. There's the bucket. Good. And the Bucks lead by 17.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
Yeah, I think that's what's keyed this run, Clark, because they're keeping the ball moving. The defense hasn't been able to set up.
Here's Shorty. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Carroll. Trying his luck deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
How about the response? Retaliation. Impressive, huh, guys?
I'll say exactly that as well. Nice job to recover those 3 points right away.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Bucks ahead, leading by 14. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter.
Hey, Mr. Venom. Yo, hola.
Coming up next Monday night, November 2nd, Derek Favors and the Utah Jazz go on the road to battle the Oklahoma City Thunder, division rivals in the Northwest. Make sure to catch it.
While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
I was hoping we'd get a chance to see this one again. Thank you, Lonnie, and the truck for showing it. But it's passing like this that makes the basketball purists happy. This is the beauty of the game right here.
Milwaukee leading by 14. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. It's tipped. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. 14 feet away. Count the bucket. And that's now 17 points for Brook Lopez.
Well, he had that height separation there on the mid-range jump shot. Really good job of taking advantage of that.
Elliott kicks to Turner. The jump hook, and the shot is good.
He's really stood out for his club today. Even though they're struggling a little bit, he's doing his part.
Shot clock at 6. Nice open look, but it's no good.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Pass to Elliott. Shoots. No good off the front iron.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Over to the wing. And that one's good. And the Bucks lead by 16.
And assists like that have typified their effort today. Great ball movement.
Really an example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Milwaukee making a switch here.
Number 55.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. And the pass to the chosen one. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Milwaukee leading by 14. Time now for an injury report.
Yes, guys, I was able to catch up with Boston's head athletic trainer. Unfortunately, guys, he said it doesn't look good. That's the kind of injury that will keep him out not just today, but for what could be a lot more games to come, guys.
All right, Doris, thank you. And Steve and Clark, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
No, Kevin, it's, guys, it's really too bad. Just a terribly unfortunate turn of events here.
Well, yeah, you hate to see that happen. And in the meantime, his team now has to compensate for the loss. Let's see how they step up.
And so it's Boston with it. Following the three from Brook Lopez. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. To the inside. Lays it up and banks it in.
And their solid play in the paint continues, guys.
Well, that's been the focus, Clark, as we've watched. I mean, they've created one chance after another inside.
Here's the chosen one. Milwaukee with the rebound. Smooth's got his third rebound tonight.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Any extra possessions that you can get, either through steals or rebounds, are so critical in this game.
6 to shoot. No good with the triple. Celtics trail by 17. Out to the right wing. Here's the closer, and again, Boston with the triple.
No, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Timeout called, the Bucks.
Well, he looks like he wants to toy around with some of their sets and matchups here.
I don't think you can afford to go through a whole game doing the same thing over and over, and you have to be able to adjust on the fly, just like he's doing here.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jason Kidd was saying to his team. It was clear what message he was trying to get across. He said, this lead isn't big enough that we're safe. Not by a long shot. I don't want us sitting back and milking the clock. Play to win. Show some aggression. Guys?
Here's Speedy. Here's Smooth. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. There's the closer. No good from outside.
He has not been on his game, and their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not helped the situation.
In the second half, they've made more of an effort to get it inside, and I like that. Be intentional. Be direct. Be aggressive. Force that ball in the paint. A good game for the chosen one. He's got 10 points, and they've got to be happy with his work on the glass, too.
Oh, they have to be. I mean, he's not giving up any ground in the paint, and when the ball goes up, I mean, it's his.
Bucks leading by 11. To the middle. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And he just used his height that time down low. That's going to be pretty hard to defend against.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Ingram passes to the closer. Wants to get it to Turner and does. There's the closer, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
Boy, where was the box out? Too easy on that second chance opportunity.
Yeah, no box out is what happened there. Those kind of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
Here's Speedy. Passes it to Smooth. And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Boy, the ball movement's been fantastic here the last few possessions.
Shooting for Milwaukee. Yanterson, Braxton. Shooting one.
Celtics trail by 14. Ingram passes to Elliott. Here's Red Hot. Pass to Elliott. From past the arc. That's good.
He's done a ton to help his team, guys, and he may have to do more if they're going to come back and win.
Milwaukee leading by 11. Here's Speedy. Shot clock at 6. Good. And the Bucks lead by 13.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school. Just physical play in the paint. Dominate.
For the 3, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Here's Smooth. Releases from 15, and again, it's Milwaukee converting.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. A statement victory for Milwaukee.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, Clark, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
Yeah, it was a team that was really in sync. They trusted each other and took the right shot.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
Fantastic show put on. What an amazing game all around it was for Brook Lopez. Every time he shot it seemed like it was just going to drop in, and nobody was surprised.
Here's Speedy following the three-pointer by Boston. "14 feet away, and again it's Brook Lopez.
And a terrific run to really put this ball game away.
And now let's see how many more points they can throw up there before the horn sounds. Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Here's Speedy. Out to the wing. Bucks passing it around. Comes up empty down low.
Well, those chances are almost always 2 points for him. I guess the defense did what it had to do to bother him.
And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. So for Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, Doris Burke, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. Thanks for joining us. Now it's time for the Jordan Player of the Game, Brook Lopez.